Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a timeless reading for you, Taurus. I've just come to the realization that my readings don't have much to do with the date, so I'm just going to do timeless readings and get them out there when I'm feeling the call to get them out there. So welcome, Taurus. Hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we can talk about that. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Taurus anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Taurus. Everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, Taurus. Let's get you a moon oracle card. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Taurus? What's going on with Taurus? A moon oracle card for up in the ether for Taurus. A few of them wanted to come out there, but then they kind of snuck back in. This one. Have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. Oh, I like that. Look at the butterfly and all the purples there, Taurus. Some kind of spiritual understanding or realization there. And meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. Time to go quiet. Time to pull it back, pull your energy back and go quiet here. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Taurus. Spirit, can I get an animal spirit guide? Oh, look at that with the moth. And in my brain, I was debating whether that was a butterfly or a moth. But the bird of St. Anthony comes through here, Taurus, the seeker of light, the founder of lost things here. So if you've been feeling lost, if you've been feeling frustrated or in the dark here, there's some kind of realization, some kind of understanding coming in for you. I love that. And the golden egg. Wow, look at this. You're sitting on some kind of spiritual truth here, something that cannot be ignored. It's just like this vibration within you that wants to be revealed, that wants to be seen by you. Wow, what is this all about? Let's see. Zen-Tarot card. Zen-Tarot card for up in the ether for the sign of Taurus. What's going on with Taurus, Spirit? Abundance. Look at this with the King of Pentacles. Wow, look at all these rainbows. This stroke of luck coming in, this real relaxation time for you, really feeling at ease for a minute here. Oh God, I love that. I'm seeing the lotus flower. I'm seeing abundance and peace and just harmony here. Yeah, God, that's beautiful. Ooh, look at this with guilt on the bottom of the deck. You have been in a very dark place, just really, really thick energy. You've been trying to get through it. You've been trying to persevere here, but all of the memories of the past seem to be flooding in, getting in your way, stopping you right before this big abundance coming in here. Why? I'm a Taurus sun. I need to know why, Spirit. What are you thinking about right now, Taurus? What's on your mind? The 10 of Wands, the burdens, the responsibilities, a lot on your plate. You've been really carrying the load for everyone around you, carrying the load for, more than that even. You've been carrying a big load. That's why it's felt so heavy. Nine of Pentacles, look at this. An offer is definitely on its way to you. Some kind of offer of money, some kind of contract or agreement here. It's just like the other side of something. You're seeing the other side of this. Seeing the other side of the struggle for sure. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. There's something about the red shoes. I remember something about the red shoes as being on the spiritual journey, being the quest, being on the quest to find out the information, and that's never ever easy. But now you're moving into a knowing, an understanding, a revelation here. What's the challenge? The Three of Swords, the grief, the sadness, the sorrow, that road that you've been on. It's been very, very tough, very heavy. My God, I've been feeling very, very like the energy is so thick. I just can't seem to get anything accomplished. I can't seem to finish tasks here. There's always something that I have to wait for, or something that has to come in first here. So I feel like I've been in the waiting room. But yeah, look at this journal here. It's time to get those messages out. Time to speak about the hard times here. Oh, Taurus, God, that's painful. Three of Pentacles. Look at these two threes. It could have been a third party situation or somebody getting in your way, somebody trying to take the glory here or take the credit here or step on up and claim your victories here. I wonder what that is all about. that third party could always be an energy. It could always be this energy of wait, hold on, there's more to study, there's more to learn here. So maybe that's what you're thinking right now, that there's more. The Hanged Man, God, Taurus, you've been in this energy for a very, very long time. 12 years is always the number that comes to me because the Hanged Man is the number 12 here. And that's a long time. It's a long time. You're moving into a new cycle, moving into a new phase. Really, you've been looking at the grief. You've been looking at what's gotten in your way here, studying that, kind of trying to figure that out. There's a lot of planning going on in your mind, a lot of configuration happening here. You're pulling things together. It's like this big web that you've been weaving. You've been going through all these experiences here, and now you're trying to get the glue in there. You're trying to make sure it's not going to fall out beneath you. What are you feeling right now? What is Taurus feeling right now? The Four of Swords in healing mode. There's that web in the corner up there, kind of at a crossroads. I just need to rest. I just need this first. I just need that first. There's always this, I need to do this first. There's these milestones you've been trying to hit here. But the more you put the milestones in front of you, the more it seems further away from you to achieve it, to bring it in here. Because there's always something you have to do first. Maybe heal, or maybe heal with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords down here in the ZEN-TAROT cards. That could be. What is that all about? Why does Taurus feel the need to heal? Seven of Pentacles, you're using distraction. You're very much focused. You're hyper focused on something, maybe the money here, but it's just like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? All this sacrificing I've done, all of this giving I have done, and where is my receipt? Where is my return here? It just seems like it's been very, very difficult. Very difficult to navigate through some kind of challenge here, some kind of loss here. What's the challenge in the heart space for Taurus? What's the challenge? The Ace of Cups. Look at this, that heart's fulfillment, that bringing it in, that manifestation, that real knowing, the proof. The proof is in the pudding here. I manifested something. That's been a challenge. It's been a challenge to be complete, like I was saying in the beginning here. It's been a challenge to complete these tasks, to be done with something. It's just like you give someone an inch and they want a mile here. So you're trying to pull it back. You're trying to say, okay, well, maybe I can't give that inch. Here's what I can give. So you're being very selective in your time and in your energy here. Ace of Pentacles, or some kind of victory in money. You're right around the corner from this big victory in money where everything opens up. The floodgates open up. All of this sacrifice, all of this hard work is about to really pay off for you. Look at that. I love that. I love the different streams, the 3 different streams of income coming to you here. What is the future feeling for Taurus? Yes, look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, there's a big stroke of luck, some kind of lucky break coming to you. It just brings in the abundance. It brings in the security you've been looking for. The wheel has stopped on the home there. So it's like the price is right here. A new home for Taurus. I love that. Makes you feel much more secure. Taurus is all about security, all about knowing where that next thing is coming from. Where is this coming from? You're a very hard worker and trying to plan where the next thing is coming from. But in that planning, it just seems to keep it further away. But my God, there's just nothing that can stop this here. Again, the moth is showing up for me here. So the finder of lost things, you're going to find something that's been lost to you, or it felt lost to you. Wow, what is your advice, Spirit? What is your advice? 2 of Swords, get out of that crossroads. You've been in a crossroads for far too long now with the 2 of Swords underneath the Hanged Man here. It's been a struggle to make decisions because that's all you've been doing is decision after decision. It's like, God, can't someone else make the decision here? Can someone else step up and take over here? I'm tired. I need a break. Look at 6 of Cups. There's that stepping up. There's that soulmate energy coming in to assist here, coming in to give you a break. What's this all about in the foundation, Spirit? What is this all about for Taurus? What is this all about? The High Priestess. Look at this. The seeker of knowledge. What you are seeking, you shall find. Taurus. Look at this. You've been let privy in on the mage's secrets here, on the magician's secrets here. So very, very much an understanding coming to you, a realization that this was all leading somewhere. This all had purpose now. You can see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel now. Yeah, I love that. I love that. You're opening yourself up to the resolution here, to the finish line, to being at the finish line, to being done with at least that last cycle. Really letting it go. God, I love that. I love that. What else in the foundation? The King of Swords, finding the right words, finding the right communication now, speaking your mind now. You really have a plan. There's some kind of plan that you've been gathering, that you've been pushing toward, that you've been working towards, that you've been very, very focused on. And here it comes. Here comes the resolution to that. Here comes the answer. You've been searching for this answer for quite some time. It's like, am I doing the right thing, Spirit? I don't know. Why are there so many obstacles in front of me? But now you've leapt over those obstacles. You've really let go of that there were any secrets from you anyway. You're just learning how to trust the universe here. And you're singing something out loud. God, that's beautiful. What's the challenge in the foundation for Taurus? The Two of Wands. Look at this. You've got the 2 2s and the 2 3s. Definitely in decision mode. You're trying to figure something out, trying to plan something. You're always in planning mode. And then it's just not quite the way you had pictured it, quite the way you had dreamed of it or imagined it. You know, I've done that my whole life. I've romanticized things where it had this huge, huge different ending in my mind, in my what I was seeing here than what the actuality of it was. So I built myself up for disappointment. I set myself up for disappointment instead of just letting it be and letting it fall into place and letting things happen. I was busy planning for them. And I've heard this, I say this all the time, life is what happens to us while we're busy planning for it. And that seems to be what mode you're in right now. You're planning for this. You're really putting a lot of calculations into this, a lot of time and energy into something here. Wow. It's just almost like you've been feeling like failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So you've just been in this preparation mode. You've been getting yourself ready for this new cycle. And it's after a very, very difficult time in your life, a very hard time that you've had to process and look at and rest from and heal from. But it's kind of hard to understand for you. When is that healing over? Why do I always feel like I'm healed? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling lighter. And then bam, it's like 2 steps forward, 4 steps back in the energy. So then you're depleted. Then you're exhausted from all that planning, from all that imagining, from all that figuring out. What's the future foundation for Taurus? 8 of Pentacles. Look what a hard worker you are. My God. When you agree to something, when you commit to something, you go all in. You do not quit. You're just like the opposite of a quitter here. Wow. Never give up, never surrender. I like your determination. I like this knowing that if you can keep going, there is a reward here. It might not be what I imagined it to be, but there is a payoff here. There is a payday. I will get paid for this. That's beautiful. Spirit, what's your advice? What's your advice in the foundation for Taurus? What is your advice? And then we'll get some clarification. Look at this. Your dreams coming true. The reality is the dream. So you got to pull it out of the imagination and bring it into the reality, the grace around you, the wishes coming true around you, the signs that are being revealed to you around you. And there are a lot of them with the High Priestess here in the foundation. There are signs everywhere that it's time to relax, that until you relax and stop preparing for this unknown future, this no promise of a future, you're missing it. You're missing on the now moment. You're missing the blessings of the now moment. Oh God, I love this. It's just really, really time to relax. I'm seeing this crab and this cat playing, this Cancer energy, calming down the emotions, calming down the tide here, the waves here. It's not so drastic. It's not so coming in and drowning you and then going so far out that you are parched and dry here. So absolutely beautiful. This real balance, the yin and the yang coming together for you. And that's almost a click. You can almost hear the click of the universe that it's your turn. It's time. It's time to step out of the waiting room. It's time to step out of your own head, that something has to happen first before you can celebrate, before you can see the victory here. The victory is here. Look at this with the Eight of Cups, walking away from the emotions that really are not serving you now. They're just bringing you back to that hard place, bringing you back to that struggle that you went through here. It's really time to let that go. The past, there is just nothing you can do about it. Plus, you're looking at it through a new perspective, a new lens, because of the experiences you've gone through since these losses, since this rejection, since this feeling of abandon here. You're looking at it through the eyes of today, and it's just so skewed. It's so skewed. In that moment when you were going through that, you knew you were okay. You still had the ground beneath you. You still had that solidness to you. So even in those moments of your hardest struggle, there was an internal pulling with you, an internal perseverance with you, that if I can get through this, I can get through anything. But now you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back because you're feeling like you're not ready. Let's see how to get rid of that. What are these burdens that Taurus is carrying right now? What are the burdens? The Ten of Swords, that betrayal, that rejection, that things didn't work out the way I had planned them to work out. So I must have done something wrong. I'm going to try to change things up. I'm going to try to change me and see if I can come up with a different outcome here. But in the meantime, you're constantly coming up with a different outcome here. Spirit is saying, let go of the need to control that. This is in our hands. Your responsibility is to bring in the blessings of today, to find the grace in every moment here, to be grateful for the experiences that you have gone through here. It's all part of it. It's all part of the plan here. So we can't just keep coming up against resistance and blaming the resistance. We've got to let go of that resistance, really start trusting in the universal laws here. And the universal laws say, if I continue to look for my higher self, my higher awareness here, my spirituality connection, my spiritual connection here, then I will find that. Then I will plug in. Then I will have contact. It's like first contact here. You're allowing yourself to have first contact here. You're very pragmatic. You're very practical. You're almost a skeptic. You're almost a skeptic among us because you're so centered. You're so centered to that core of you, and the truth, the universal truth, is very, very hard for you to be swayed. It's very hard for you to be brainwashed, to be hypnotized, to be susceptible to propaganda. It's almost impossible for you because you're so centered. You're so knowing who you are. What's the struggle? What's the struggle with the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the grief itself, the sorrow itself? I don't know if that's a world sorrow. You've seen the world change. You've seen humanity change. It's like almost like the humanity dies in darkness here, and that broke your heart. Or if you had an individual experience here with loss and with having to let go, and handling everything in the meantime. You were truly, truly the bull during those times of extreme pressure, extreme stress. Everybody around you was breaking down, and you had to keep moving forward, holding those reins for everyone, getting them out of the quicksand, getting them out of a very, very tough situation. You're so special. Whoever I am reading for, you are truly, truly an earth angel. You assist others in your time of need. The way you help yourself is you help others. You always have that extending hand, Taurus, to say, come with me, come with me. I've got this. I've got you. I've got you. I see you. Oh God, Taurus, you're so beautiful. You're very, very willing to take on the sorrow of the world here, and you are strong enough to take it on. You're strong enough to hold it on your shoulders and carry it forth, carry it forward into the light here. It's just like, I got you, I got you, and you just take the world on your shoulders, and you are pushing through. You're doing that bear crawl up the mountain here with the whole world on your shoulders. And you're so close. You're so close to being able to drop it all, to let it go, to have the payoff that you deserve here. So beautiful. All right, what are you walking away from with the Eight of Cups? What is Taurus walking away from? The Queen of Pentacles, that you had to be very, very independent. You had to do a lot of things on your own. There was not a lot of assistance around you. So you were willing to walk away from security for your sanity here. There was a moment where you just needed peace and harmony. If that meant you had to be all on your own, then that's what it meant. And you were very, very willing to do that. Very much willing to connect back into Mother Earth Gaia, rather than the horrors of the universe right now, the horrors of at least planet Earth, with this struggle, this divide getting bigger and bigger here. That was probably very personal to you. There was probably some kind of division in your life, some kind of very, very clear before and after, before this and after this. So whenever you reference back now, whenever you look back through the years, there's going to be a before and after for you. This is the after. You're moving into the after of a very, very tough time. Very dark, dark energies you had to battle there with so many responsibilities on your back. I don't blame you for going quiet. I don't blame you for pulling it back in and saying, I need a minute. I got this, but I need to get second wind here. Taurus, here comes that second wind. Here it comes. All right, let's see what this rest is. This rest and rejuvenation for Taurus in the heart space, this very beautiful spa day. Four of Cups. Look at this, the waiting room. You've been in the waiting room for a very long time, but look at the miracle coming in here, the miracle at the door here. It's just you're too tired to notice it. You're too tired to turn your head around and look and see what is available to you now. The doors that you have opened because of your determination and perseverance are very, very blinding. It's almost blinding. It's almost like you need sunglasses to look at this future, Taurus. It's nothing you could have possibly imagined. It's nothing you could have planned for. That's what I love about even tarot cards. It's all possibilities, right? It's all ideas that could happen with the current energy at hand here. So I love this. It's nothing you can even predict. It's nothing you can count on or plan on. And that's the beauty of it, because it's so much bigger than your imagination could have conjured. I love that. You just don't see this coming. What is this? What is this heart's fulfillment with the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune? What is this all about? This huge victory, getting out of the Hanged Man. Look at this. The enlightenment has been found. You hung yourself upside down. You had to look through different lenses here. You had to look at what was harsh, what was very, very difficult to look at here, but you have evolved. You have arrived now. You've grown into the spiritual being, this very, very psychic being that you are. And you're using those experiences as part of your toolkit now. Now they're part of your toolkit. Now you can rely on them when you're moving forward through any experience. It truly is the case. If you can get through that, you can get through anything, Taurus. That truly is the case for you. You will never have to go through that kind of challenge again, especially in your mind space, especially with this overwhelmment and this I can't breathe, just kind of feeling like people are stepping on your neck here. And you couldn't push them off. Even though you tried all of your might, you were trying that with a very physical mind, with a very practical mind, a very pragmatic, skeptical mind. As soon as you released that, as soon as you gave a lot of that to spirit and said, okay, I give, uncle, you were tapping the universe, uncle. And spirit was able to swoop in to really uplift you now, to really see the rising of you. Because you were way too practical about it. You were much more practical than spirit is, and they wanted you to move into more of a dreamy, more of a romanticizing feel here. Let go of the idea that you can manifest the outcome. What is it that you want to manifest here, and focus on that rather than the outcome. Detach from the outcome here, because there's so much bigger around the corner than you can manifest here with your practical mind, with that pragmatic mind of yours. Why are you at a crossroads here? I want to see what that's about, because you are healing with the Four of Swords. Again, you've got the Four of Swords here twice and the Four of Cups here. The healing cards, the rest cards, the take a break now. You've been busy. You've been exhaustive in your efforts here to find the truth, to find the answers to this very difficult past of yours here. So you are mending your broken heart here. Some kind of stroke of luck, something that cannot be seen. It cannot be given to you, because it's way bigger than your imagination could possibly conjure up here. I love that. I love that. Let's take a look at the psychic ability of yours, this way of really channeling now and understanding the words that are coming out of your mouth. What's that all about? What's that all about? What's this direct channeling with Taurus? My God, look at this. So many cards wanted to fly out. But the 10 of Pentacles, look at this. The dream come true, the happy family, the happy home, the happy life now, the feeling connected to people again, the reconnection of you, the plugging back in of you and what is important here and what is abundance to me. Really defining what is abundance to me. Look at the swan energy underneath the golden egg there, seeing the other side of something, that Gemini energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Huge, huge victory. And it's in your foundation. It's something you can hold, see, taste, and touch. It's nothing that's out here in the ether. It's nothing that, oh, wouldn't it be nice? Or, God, that would be great if that could happen. This is in the now moment. This is happening to you right now. Oh, I love it. I love it. Where, oh, look at this. The Knight of Cups wanted to flip over that offer of love now, that offer of assistance now. Here, I got this. Let me help you. Let me help you. It's like doors are opening now for you, Taurus. That is spirit. That is the universe opening up these beautiful doors of opportunity for you and helping you and sending you help. All of a sudden, somebody's showing up and saying, hey, can I help? And you're just flabbergasted. It was just a period where there was no assistance at all. It's like in your darkest, darkest moment, you never felt more alone. It's like you had felt forsaken. God, do I know that feeling, because I'm feeling so caught up in my head. I'm feeling so trapped in my emotions. The spirit can't get in. It's not, they're there, they're assisting there. It's reminding me of footsteps with Jesus on the beach. And there's two sets of footsteps throughout this entire life journey as someone's looking back. And then in the hardest times, there's only one set of footprints. And the person says to Jesus, why have you forsaken me in my hardest times here, in my darkest times here? And Jesus says, this is when I was carrying you. So it's hard to feel that assistance in those moments, but you are absolutely getting those assistance, even more so in those moments. But it's hard to feel. It's hard to tap into the light. It's hard to tap into the light when you're so trapped in the dark. Boy, don't I know that. But yeah, there's no stopping this light now with this moth energy, with this finder of lost things here. What was lost to you was the light, and now you're finding it again. You're feeling for it again. You're feeling your way toward it again. And that brings in a huge wish come true for you. Well, what is this wish come true for Taurus? What is that? Ooh, the King of Wands. Look at this Leo energy stepping up. But again, knowing you have the help, knowing you have the assistance, all of this help coming through to you on the daily. It's just not even something you can explain. It's just all this help and assistance around you. That you have this eternal torch where you can see through now, you can see your way now, walking away from everything that's not serving you, letting this wheel of fortune turn. That's been the hardest thing for you of all, is just letting that phase go. It just really was tough. And so you're just always not wanting that to happen again. I can't let that other shoe drop. I can't let that happen. But in the meantime, you've learned so much. You've elevated up. You've really tuned into your psychic abilities, and you're finding the blessings in the everyday, in the now moment. And that's when it all opens up. The floodgates open up. God, I love this. Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Now it's your choice. Now you have all of these opportunities to choose from now. You can clearly see the snakes. You will not get bit again. You have this beautiful lens in front of you now. It's the lens of spirit, where you can see people's true intentions. You can see if they're going to bring value into your life. You're not going to be wasting your time anymore on false people now, false prophets now. You know the truth. You understand the truth. And it really pulls you out of that grief, pulls you out of that quicksand. I love it. I love it. The Wheel of Fortune is here. A lot of offers coming in of assistance, of help. Thank God. Thank God. Here comes the help you needed, you prayed for, you asked for, Taurus. Yes. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and taking the time to tune into this message. I know you have a lot of choices. And yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, Taurus, I am sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.